AI generated 3D models are here, and in this video I'm going to explain how they're made, if they're worth using, and how this affects the 3D industry as a whole. Will 3D artists be getting fired? How can you ensure you don't get left behind? And will this be the end for thousands of 3D users across the globe? Well, let's find out. It's no secret that AI has come a long way in the past year. I'm currently in high school, and I'd say at least half the students in my school use ChatGPT to complete essays, assignments, and even pass their classes. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that AI has become almost essential for people nowadays. And earlier this year, I uploaded a video about ChatGPT and how to use that with Blender. It's now my most viewed video on the channel, and this was probably the most major development for 3D artists coming from AI. But the question has always been, sure, maybe it can help us to make 3D models or animations, but when will it be able to do so completely? That is, from start to finish on its own. Well, that day has finally arrived. So what is this tool? Well, I introduce you to Luma AI's Genie. It's a Discord server you can join for free, and well, how about I just show you in the form of a brief tutorial. First, join the Discord server, then go into one of these Genie, what are they called, channels, and you can use the /Genie prompt to type in whatever you want it to generate. I'll do Super Mario in a T-pose. Now if you hit enter to send the message, it'll give you 4 different AI generated 3D models that you can choose from. I personally think this second one looks best, so I'm going to click the Refine to button. Now here's the thing, for this you're going to have to wait around 20 minutes, but once it's done, you'll be able to download a very high quality version of that 3D model. And boom, weeks of work done in literally like 3 or 4 clicks. Okay, so now that you've seen this in action, I'd like to provide my thoughts on whether or not this technology is actually worth using, which of course is going to be very important when I get into discussing if this will end up replacing artists or not. So obviously this model I've generated here looks incredible. You could throw on a rig and have a full-blown animation that would look absolutely stunning. I mean, the modeling honestly just blows me away. Honestly, the one issue I have here is the textures. As for right now, it only gives you a single image texture without roughness or bump or anything like that. Now obviously this is very easy to fix. I actually have a Blender add-on called Quick Shader Setup, and what this lets you do is click one button, open the texture you want, and it will set up bump, roughness, reflection, all that stuff for you. So like I said, this is an easy fix and doesn't require more than like 30 seconds. And by the way, the add-on link will be down below if you're interested. I will mention this is an amazing tool for generating like cartoon characters or landscapes or maybe background props, but I did recently see a video by the fellow Blender YouTuber Top Channel 101 in which he tries to have the AI generate a car model. And let's just say the results weren't great. So overall, I know this is kind of a vague answer, but yes, this is definitely worth using in some cases and in others not. So what I'd say is use this every chance you can get, but don't be disappointed if it's not perfect. But my one big piece of advice is anytime you're trying to model something from now on, just see what the AI does first. This could save you a ton of time, and yeah, if it doesn't look great, no worries, just make it yourself like you normally do. Okay, so now the question we've all been waiting for. Will this replace 3D artists? Well, first you need to understand, there are actually many jobs that 3D artists can fulfill. You have modelers, animators, designers, lighting and material artists, and then you have general artists that pretty much do everything. I will actually mention, by the way, that different names are assigned to different artists from studio to studio, so don't go commenting that I'm incorrect about the names or whatever, because you'll just look like an idiot. Anyways, my prediction here is that as more and more of these AI models come out, these more specialized positions will start to fade away, while more broad positions will still be needed. For example, let's say that over the next year, materials become pretty much all AI automated, which, by the way, doesn't sound like that crazy of an idea. Well, then material artists will be in quite a panic, which obviously sounds harsh to say, but it kind of just is the truth. And I think we could see the same thing or something similar here. However, even if AI can generate models, can generate textures, and can generate full-blown animations like something like Cascader, someone still has to put all these different elements together. Someone has to assign the AI-generated texture to the AI-generated model. Someone has to parent the AI model to the AI-generated animation rig. So please, don't view this as a scary and harmful thing. Instead, recognize it for what it is and truly ask yourself the question, how can I use this myself to better the outcomes that I'm getting right now? How can I improve my work and workflow with this new technology? So as for the question, are 3D artists all gonna get fired? I really don't think so, at least not for the next 5 to 10 years. But either way, I really really hope this video has been helpful. My add-on link will be in the description, and I'll see you next time. Peace.